Manila is pretty wild, and so is its food. From grilled blood on a stick to the legendary balut, this city really serves up dishes that'll shock, awe, and may even haunt your dreams. And today, I am diving mouth first into some of the weirdest, wildest, and most unforgettable eats the Philippines has to offer.
And I am right now at Ugbo Street Night Market, about to try some of the wildest foods in Manila. So are they actually delicious? Well, let's find out. And our food adventure starts with barbecue. This is something you'll find at all the night markets here in the Philippines. And there's all sorts of different skewers. My first time seeing that. And there's all sorts of different chicken butt. But what the mystery is, it's usually what's on the skewers themselves. And typically you'll see pork, you'll see beef. But here, check this out. I've never seen a chicken head skewer before. Not only is there a chicken head, check this out. This is Betamax. This is skewers of blood, usually chicken blood. So skewers of congealed blood. Look at that. Wow. And it's usually made with chicken or pork blood. They told me in this case it's pork blood. The chicken intestines, isaw, pork intestines. Oh, that smells good. Can I get this one? Betamax, chicken head, pork skin, right? Yeah. Skin's good. Chicken butt and chicken isaw. I feel like I'm a pretty adventurous eater, but I think this might be the most intimidating plate of barbecue I have ever encountered. Let's start with the lightweight ones. Chicken isaw. This is chicken intestines, and this is one of my favorite things at night markets in the Philippines. Chicken intestines boiled and then grilled. Look at the nice sear on these intestines. Oh, it smells so smoky. Oh, it's awesome. It's chewy, a little crispy in some parts. I like mine extra toasty. Once you get through the casing, it does have a livery, organy flavor inside. Eat this with some vinegar. Savory, it's vinegary. You taste so much smoke in the isaw. Incredible. Like I said, one of my favorite things. The more you chew, the more you taste that nice smoky flavor. I got a melon drink from the vendor next door. I know I'm gonna need it for some of these. Let's continue with the lightweight edition. This next one, this is just pork skin. Toasted over fire and charcoal. It's amazing. It's toasty, it's gelatinous. It's just a really nice chew. This one, I still consider this pretty lightweight because I enjoy this part of the pig a lot. This is the pig ear. I think this is my first time having the pig ear on a skewer at a barbecue in the Philippines. Oh, I love it. Gotta add some more vinegar. It's so good. Pig ear is one of my favorite things in the world because it's nice and gelatinous. It's also got that beautiful crunch from the cartilage. That's better than pig skin. So good. I especially love the nice and toasty parts of the ear. They're so good. It's probably one of my favorite skewers ever. Okay, now let's get to a little more of the hardcore stuff. Let's start off with the chicken butt. I'm not a stranger to chicken butt. I've had chicken butt on many occasions. I actually really like chicken butt. The chicken butt, to me, is very tender. It's also really fatty. So you see some of that beautiful, beautiful char on the butt. I mean, if you can get past that is a chicken butt, taste this, you know what I'm talking about. There's just a couple of small bones inside. The butt, you taste so much nice fat and collagen. It's one of the most flavorful part of the chicken. And it's so good over charcoal because when the fat crisps up, it's delicious. It's juicy, it's tender with that ultra crispy skin on the outside. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so good. Now, let's get to a couple things I haven't tried before. The first one, it is called a Betamax, and what it is, it's cubes of congealed blood, either from chicken or pork, and they told me this is pork blood. And the reason why this is eaten is because nobody wants to waste any part of the animal's ears, so the blood is coagulated, then it's formed, put on a skewer, and grilled. And apparently this is called Betamax is because when this dish first came out is when the Betamax came out, you know, that the competition to the VCR, and the Betamax is this rectangular device and this kind of looked like the Betamax, and that's how it got its name. I've never had this before. Let's try it. Oh, those irony. It's irony. It's super smoky. It crumbles up very quickly. A little sweet, or maybe that's because of my vinegar sauce. The texture kind of tastes like a very, very firm tofu. It's firm yet, like I said, it crumbles in your mouth. Overall, it's very savory. It does taste a little bit primal. It's not bad. It's definitely a lot of umami in this core. I don't really like how it kind of crumbles in my mouth. I have eaten my share of coagulated blood before. It never really crumbles like this. It's not something I'm completely used to, but it's not bad. The last thing I want to try, this terrifies me a little bit. Now, I have eaten chicken feet, chicken butt, love them both. I have never had a chicken head before. And locally, chicken head is called helmet. Well, obviously. And what you're supposed to do is just nibble on the skin and the meat around the skull of the chicken, I think. Yeah, this is way more intimidating than a Betamax. Oh my gosh. All right. See the chicken ears and eyes and stuff. It's best not to look at it. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. The beak is gone. Oh, jeez. Whew. Yeah, there's a little bit of meat around this. Ooh. I think I tasted a very charred part that's kind of bitter. It's not a lot of meat, like little skin. I mean, it kind of just tastes like chicken skin. If you don't think about the fact that it's a chicken head, this is not bad. All right, when you get to the beak part, it's a little more fat, but otherwise it just tastes like crispy chicken skin. I don't know if I'm supposed to be eating like the under parts of the chicken head. The meat down here is a little more bouncy. Not bad. I mean, the sauce they put on this is very nice, a little spicy. You definitely taste a lot of smoke from the charcoal. I really don't know if I'm supposed to be breaking this apart. Let's dig into this chicken a bit. More meat and skin by the ear. The neck part actually has more meat than skin. Pretty good. I think people that like alcohol with chicken, I know a lot of Asians like to do this, a little nibble of chicken feet and a sip of alcohol or something. I think this will go really good with that. The head definitely has a lot of flavor because there's not a lot of meat in here, so all that flavor just soaks in to the little bit of meat and skin that's on here. Not bad. I think that's probably one of the better tasting skewers on this plate. I think my favorite, pig ear for sure, then Esau, then the chicken intestines, then the chicken butt, and then I think the chicken head. Pretty good. All right, I'm gonna need both my hands and find some napkins. See you in a bit. Before I go into the next location, I had to go home and change. Really still not used to how hot this country is. Anyway, before actually going to get the dish I really, really like, let's first try this food item that still terrifies me. I had this once. Let's get a balloon. Again. Oh man, I never had one from a streetcar before. Wow, look at this. And this food cart, they also have, I think these are Quail Egg Balloon. I had that in Vietnam. So if you don't know what a balut is a fertilized duck egg that's fertilized between 14 to 18 days. And this is something you'll find everywhere at night markets where you're just walking around. Like I was just walking around right now and just spotted this balut cart. And there's sometimes people just walk around with a bamboo stick carrying the balut on their shoulders. After they boil the balut, it's kept warm in a basket. So the balut is nice and hot right now. And the proper way to eat the balut, you're supposed to crack it, open a little bit, and drink the juice that's in the shell first. So I cracked it open, sip the juice from the inside, which just tastes like eggy water. Like if you boiled an egg yolk. Nothing funky about it. The difficult part, at least for me, is opening this up and seeing the inside. The advice I got from a couple of locals last time was do not look at it. And I think that's where I failed last time. But it's really hard not to look at it since I'm filming this myself. I gotta watch it. Oh my gosh. Oh, there it is. Oh, that is not pretty. Yeah, there it is. There's the duck embryo. Basically, you can see it. I hope this is not the 18-day or later egg, because that would be very, very intimidating. So what you're supposed to do is put some salt and pepper vinegar and just eat it. So I think I'm gonna take a bite out of this. So vinegar, little chilies. I think that's sugar as well. I'm gonna go ahead and not add the sugar. Ooh, boy. This experience really doesn't get easier. Oh, go. Ooh, ooh. Oh my God. They're so soft. I taste feather. Yeah, I definitely taste feather. Oh my gosh. I think I got a whole mouthful of embryo right there. I'm gonna add more, much more vinegar. Fill the whole half a shell with vinegar. Not gonna look at the rest of this. Mm. Mm. Oh, that's rough. Oh my gosh, that was very soft. I mean, the part that's just mainly egg, I feel like it's not a big deal, which unfortunately the bite I took, I think it was like 80% embryo. That bite, it was pretty much just the egg, which is fine. Oh. Oh, there's a hard white part right here. This is the part you just toss. You're not supposed to eat that. Whew. That does not get easier. I'm glad that wasn't like a super developed balut. I think flavor-wise, it's fine. It just tastes like an egg, but there's very soft parts. And the texture, I guess in your head, your imagination of what you're chewing, it's way worse than reality. But it's hard to just like ignore what you're eating and just focus on the flavor, which tastes like an egg. It does, with some gooey parts. Oh man. Of course, that is such a staple street food item here in the Philippines and across Southeast Asia. But to me, that's a very acquired food item that I have not acquired yet. All right, let's go use some blood. So right now I am at George and Onnie. This is a restaurant chain I've been wanting to come to for a while. A lot of good reviews about this place. And I am here for one thing. Well, maybe more than one thing. A lot of stuff looks really good. But I'm mainly here for one thing, dinuguan. So dinuguan is a dish I had when I first came to the Philippines. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically a Filipino stew, usually made with pork liver, pork meat, intestines, ears. But the thing is, the whole thing, it's simmered in fresh pig blood. And this is a dish I absolutely adore. Also, they said their best seller is okoi. I never had that before, so I'm gonna get that as well. Wow, okay, that looks beautiful. So this is okoi. Nothing extreme about this dish. I just wanted to try it. So okoi is kind of like a Filipino shrimp fritter and is made from small shrimp. You see the small shrimp in this appetizer. Small shrimp with vegetables. And here, I think on the menu it said this is carrots and sweet potatoes. Wow, all right. And there's two dipping sauces. All right, let's try this. This is awesome. This is really good with vinegar. Let me just try what this looks like ranch dressing. It tastes like ranch dressing. This dish tastes like if a shrimp party crashed a pancake party and everybody involved just had the best time ever. This is so good. Can't believe I've never had this before. It's so light and crispy. You get a little sweetness from the sweet potatoes. Yeah, you can see the little bitty eyes of the shrimp right here. And that brings so much nice umami to the table. It's crispy, it's light, it's sweet, it's savory. It's delicious. I mean, you really are able to taste these little shrimp. Look at that. Look at the size of that thing. It's tiny, but absolutely packed with flavor. The dipping sauce is good too. Really good with the vinegar and chilies. That's delicious. This is probably not a good appetizer to go with my dinuguan though, because both dishes are gonna be a little rich. Wow, okay, I never had dinuguan like this before. Dinuguan with some chicharron and chilies on top. It comes with a side of rice cakes. Also, look at this beautiful garlic rice that came with it too. All right, let's eat garlic rice. Look at how rich this thing is with bits of pork inside. This thing is making my mouth water right now. Oh, yeah, looks good. This is one of my favorite dishes in the Philippines. This thing is so delicious. It's thick, it's rich, it's vinegary. It's just a pure umami bomb. This thing tastes so good. You're gonna forget you're basically eating Dracula's gravy. Oh my gosh. Even better with the chicharrones. I don't think last time I had it, was chicharron. Wow, crispy pork skin. Perfect addition to this dish. Oh yeah. Chili mixed inside. There's so much meat in here. And I can see the little bits of pieces of different parts of the pig. There's some ears. I think I tasted some intestines. Definitely some liver. This dish is so nice and rich and sticky. Like I said, savory, tangy, just all the best flavors representative of this country is in this dish. You know how they say, don't judge a book by its cover? I say, don't judge a stew by its color. Sometimes the darker stews have the brightest flavors. Oh man, I might like this even more than I like sisig. And this is interesting, I never had rice cake with my denguan before. I know like this country loves a little sweet and savory. Oh, that is definitely sweet and savory. That is probably some of the most delicious sweet and savory to ever have existed. This rice cake is so delicious, by the way. The texture is soft and spongy. It soaks up so much of that nice blood. Like, this is 100% a dish that, if you're ever in the Philippines, I highly recommend that you try. I mean, yeah, it's definitely intimidating, but you can kind of see it as like food equivalent of doing a trust fall. And I'm just telling you right now, you're gonna like where you end up. This thing tastes so delicious, hearty, and comforting. It's like doing a trust fall into the arms of Filipino grandmothers everywhere. Oh man, this is actually my first time having this dish on this trip. Man, this place is amazing. The appetizer is amazing. This dish is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Oh, and since we're on the subject of extreme foods in the Philippines, I wanted to include one more dish that I tried while I was in Cebu. Here, check it out. This is a very traditional dish here in Cebu. It's kind of like a hot pot, but instead of broth, it's pig brain. So all the ingredients are dipped into pig brain. Interesting. I'll try it. So you sit in front of this pan. There are people sitting next to me that says this is the greatest thing ever. Ooh, just notice how pretty the sky is. That almost looks fake.
All right, it's ready.
It's ready? So just dip the rice in?
Yes.
Okay.
This is unlimited.
Unlimited? What?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So, unlimited pig brain. And you're eating this with the hanging rice, which is rice inside woven coconut leaves. Interesting. Unlimited. Wow. You would think the rice would be unlimited, but the pig brain would not. Must be a lot of pig brains with all the lechon that's eaten in the city. Inside, there's soup, there's some oil, chilies, garlic, pig brain. All right. It's very rich. It's definitely organy, really creamy. You gotta be careful not to burn yourself because this rice is not easy to hold on to. It's not bad. If we don't think about pig brain, it's a lot better. I've had some encounters with pig brain. I never really liked it because the texture was way too creamy, but here you can't really taste that texture. It's just this whole thing is creamy, rich, but it's not like gooey creamy. So savory, rich, very porky. At the same time, like just a huge amount of umami in here. I love the chilies that's in this. Definitely adds to the flavor of this dish. I think something this rich, you gotta have some chilies. That's pretty good. I'm really digging this now. A little hesitant in the beginning, but that's really good. That's a really good deal too. They give you a lot of rice. Look at all the rice they give me. And then it's unlimited brains. It is really hot. I do kind of wish it's chopsticks or something so, because it's kind of hard to hold on to the rice. It's pretty good. A lot of flavor in this. Wow. The locals are not wrong. Those are delicious. I'm gonna have to get a refill on my brains. I'm trying to scoop up more brains. Her rice dunk pot is so hot. I don't think I've mastered this technique yet, but the rice is very firm. Goes very well with the brain. I didn't expect to like it this much. It's really good. I think a little intimidating, but if you're in Cebu, this dish is 100% worth a try. It's really, really good. So much depth, so much flavor, so much awesome porkiness. I'm glad I was able to give this a try. It is so nice. Eating outside with such a pretty sky. I see everyone just standing over the pot, just dunking it in. It's good. Yeah. That might just be the best food deal in all of Philippines, I think. Unlimited pig brain. I don't know if you get unlimited rice or not, but you do get a lot of rice. 100 pesos, so about $1.70 at today's conversion. What? That's basically an all-you-can-eat buffet for like $1.70. And it's so good. That's the best deal ever. Yeah, that was another dish that I was very hesitant to try. That was my first time eating it. Ended up absolutely loving it. That's probably gonna have to be in my top 5 Filipino dishes of all time. The flavor was just so incredible. So the Philippines definitely have some very unique dishes, and there are some that are very, very regional. I remember last time I was in Pampanga, their specialty was bullfrog, but the restaurant we were at was completely out of it at the time, so I didn't get to try that. Also, something else they eat a lot in the Philippines are crickets, and this is a dish called kamaru, or fried field crickets. So there's still a lot of very unique dishes that I haven't tried yet in the Philippines, but the dishes that I have tried, I love dinuguan, one of my favorite dishes. Love Tuslob buwa. By the way, that means dip in bubbles. As you see in the video, when the stew cooks, it's all bubbly, and then you dip your rice in there. Of course, the barbecue skewers are delicious. I think the Betamax for me, I think that was just okay. All the other stuff's good. I even like the chicken head. Looks funky, tastes great. Of course, I think the dish I have the most trouble with is still the balut. And I don't even think I tried the most extreme version yet, where the little duck is pretty much developed and it has bones and beaks already. Haven't tried that yet, but I think for me, when it comes to that dish, baby steps. But I do highly recommend, if you ever come to the Philippines, step out of your comfort zone, because there's a lot of dishes here that if you do a little food trust fall, you might end up really happy with your decision, or you might fall on the ground. One of those two. And as always, all the places I went to listed down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again. See you later.